What time is it? Cool. All right, y'all. We got cop's wife realizes he knows about her affair. We finna get right into this to see what it's about. Make sure I'm gonna likes up, something new, all that good stuff. If y'all want to watch this video without our commentary, head over to Red Tree Crime. Red Tree Crime is the channel, and you can search the title up. It'll pop. The video gonna pop up for you. Simple as that. But if you're here to watch our reaction, appreciate you for tuning in, showing love and support. Without further ado, let's hop right into it.
On November 10th, 2019, police responded to a 911 call from a woman claiming that her husband, Deputy Sheriff Winfred Adams, had just shot and killed a man she'd been having an affair with. When the police arrived on scene, Winfred refused to drop his firearm and come outside.
Keep order, sir. God, I can't see. I can't see. Drop the gun! He's going on the other side of the car! Get in the tree cover. Get the tree cover. Lester, put it down! Take this. Cover this. He's going from the rifle. Put it down! Drop it! Do not go in the house!
Please don't go in there! Help him! He's a police officer with the Madison County Sheriff's Deputy. Can you talk to him or take somebody or not until...
Ma'am, can you go stand over there? Near that car over there, please. 6-9 Central. The call is advising the man with the gun inside is a deputy for Madison County.
He is still alive. Yes. That's how we got your name. No, I got it from him. Put your gun down and come out and talk to us. Pray.
They'll let you feel better.
Okay. Hey, look. If you're sorry, if you mean that,
come outside.
that tells me if you're upstanding, we can work through it.
Cutting off my... Yeah, I can't.
No Brady Sheriff. That nigga, he approached him.
We gotta secure the thing. Everything I said to him,
okay.
I consent. I'm fine with talking. I'm fine with it being played for.
I understand that.
But I want to make sure it's clear. I'm not difficult.
Okay.
I'm not going to be one of the asshole people y'all have to talk to. Or
listen to me. You know the only concern I have right now, and the thing that is good out of all this, I'm happy that you did not put us in a situation to have to shoot you.
I would have never.
Listen. I am also happy you did not shoot. No matter what happened, it ain't worth it. That's my opinion. Okay. You got plenty of life left to live.
Cop just gave him some motivational advice right there, bro.
Facts, bro.
Appreciate him. He said, luckily I ain't have to pop you. Or you ain't harm yourself because you got more to life, to live. That sounds good. But if I don't know, bro, this situation is real crazy. It sounds crazy right now. So of course we gotta react, figure everything out. But it's a lot going on.
Yes, that's his wife. She not feeling you no more. Somebody find you, bro.
Live it. That's all I got to say.
I don't know why.
Listen, hey.
Well, no, when the lieutenant showed up, I don't know why. For some reason, I didn't feel like I could do it with him here.
Good. I'm glad. Because it keeps you alive.
Tonight, I lost a wife. Tonight, I probably lost my land.
Well, listen to me. Don't stress out about it. We're in the present. Don't worry about what's already happened. Move on.
There you go.
Own it.
No, I know.
And that's what I'm saying. Own it. You're already saying you want to. Deal with it. Move on with life.
After securing Deputy Sheriff Adams and then putting him into a patrol car, an officer speaks with his wife, Charlotte.
I have some yoga friends, but this is just so embarrassing.
Well, don't think of it as embarrassing. It's traumatic, right? Your friends are going to want to be there for you.
I don't want my job to know, and Lloyd's part of my work. And they already hate me there because I went to Georgia Southern, and this is the last thing I need right now.
Well, they gonna talk about you.
With his hands around my neck and was screaming at me like, "You cheating!" And I just kept telling him, "No, like, it's just a friend. It's not like that." I mean, I'm fully dressed and so is Lloyd. I mean, legitimately, we're just friends. And I would tell you the truth if we weren't. I would
That's
tell you.
cap. That's cap. She cap.
No,
Somehow I'll tell you the truth, but we weren't just friends. If you're cheating, that means you're not trying to get caught. You're trying to have your cake and eat it too. You're trying to enjoy the benefits of having a husband, but also having something on the side. And vice versa, that
Nah.
men that cheat.
can I say something?
Understand something.
She talking about they were both fully dressed. Depending on what time he got home.
They could already did something.
Yeah,
bro.
y'all probably already did something. Just let it quick. Let's
And
quick.
also, or
I got dressed quick.
she could have used it. She could have just used her mouth. You feel me? It's ways that they could have done something fully, not fully closed, of course,
Oral,
but done something
sex,
and
or- You know what, bro?
right.
Charlotte and her husband would both be transported down to the
So
local
I need to
police
cop as my
department
motivational
and put into separate
speaker. Hell
interrogation
yeah.
rooms to be interviewed. They begin with Winford to get his side of the story. Then they will move on to his wife and get hers. At this point, Winford, also known as Trey, doesn't know his victim died from the gunshot wounds.
Damn.
Just relax and breathe. It's just hard. I lost everything in my life tonight, and I don't think that I've ever made so many people that's disappointed.
Well, I guess why don't we just go ahead and kind of start from the beginning? Like, what happened today?
I've never had friends before. When I was growing up, I was always a kid that was made fun of, and people were mean to, and all that, all the way up through high school. I've never really had friends.
Niggas
I've never had the people that just wanted to hang out with you.
Right.
After the previous incident years ago, we kind of had, I'm just going to say it, rules about if she went out.
Yeah.
Which were supposed to be no drinking, no guys, you know, if things get weird, call me.
Right.
I watched her all night. Looked at her location to see where she was going, only because I've been sick today and I was hungry. And if she was going
so he
somewhere,
was
I was going
already
to
at
act
home.
discreetly, can you bring something back?
Right.
And I saw she was there.
She didn't tell you where she was going to get something to eat?
She just said she was going to go meet the AI people, and they were having dinner.
Oh.
I feel so terrible.
Well, you've definitely got a lot going on.
I should have done this tonight.
Well, I think you just
And I didn't mean to. Like, I will go ahead and say that. There was no intention of me going there to do this. I ended up driving by because I felt bad, and I wanted to see, like, are there a bunch of cars there? There wasn't. There was her car and one other car. And I drove by like 6 or 7 times.
Bro is definitely. See, when your gut tell you something, it's normally right. He felt like, you know, some cheating was going on or whatever. He pull up, he see only her car and another person's car, but she said she was going out with people.
Yeah,
So more than one person.
Not people. Not like
All right, more than one person.
yeah. It's
To
one.
right. So he only see one other car. It's weird. You lied. You wasn't being honest. And it sucks that, you know, she might have done something in the past to make him like this, to be like insecure about her going out and stuff, because he said she can't drink, no talking to guys, and if things get weird, call him. That right there tells you everything you need to know. She might have in the past got drunk as hell and probably entertain another guy, or, you know, more than just entertain, like, who knows? But clearly is a reason why he reacted like that, and his gut told him, y'all see his gut is out. It told him to go pull up.
Stupid.
And
And
I finally
his dad
parked
pulled up.
wherever my truck
Oh,
was.
God.
I don't exactly know what house it was in front of, and I was like, this is wrong, but I need to know for sure.
Yeah.
She's never been straight with me, and I need to know for sure. And so I locked my truck, and I walked up, and there were some windows that were kind of open, and all I was looking for was there a table, was there people around, you know, maybe one car picked up a bunch of people.
Oh, you didn't park in the driveway?
No,
One car picked up
I was afraid because if I was wrong, I didn't want her to see me and be mad. I didn't want it to seem like I was jealous. I didn't want to be crazy, you know.
Oh, it's okay.
I feel bad, and
It's okay to be jealous, bro.
It is, bro.
What you
Check
supposed
this
to
out, check
what
this
you
out,
supposed to
bro.
do if you see your girl talking to another guy, bro?
At that,
You supposed to be like, okay, that's
bro,
fine, go ahead.
your girl is there because you've been at home sick, pulled up. Your girl is there with some other guy, bro. Your wife, my bad. Your wife is there with some other guy, nigga. No, you did your. Sorry,
How he reacted, I don't see it. Well,
not the reaction, but
taking
him
somebody's
pulling
life,
up.
yeah,
Him pulling up.
taking somebody's
You did your
life
thing.
over
But taking a
over,
life,
you know,
cause
that's
you
crazy.
you can
That's
move forward from that, bro.
right. It's never that deep because now guess what? You gonna
You
get
gotta
locked up.
you
And she
gotta
gonna
live,
be with that
and you
nigga. She
gotta
gonna be
live
with
with
him.
that. You gotta live with that shit too.
She gonna be with him because guess what? Well, he deceased now, but she gonna be with another guy now. She gonna be entertaining other dudes, and you reacted off of. He let some temporary emotions make a permanent decision. That's
You ain't
crazy,
had to
bro.
shoot, bro. You could have just been like, "Damn, babe, blah blah blah." You over here
This how you
cheating on
doing me?
Yeah, get back in your car, go back home. When she come back home, bro, don't say shit to her, bro. You give me a cold shoulder? Hell yeah, fuck you.
when I have nobody on my side, you know, she blamed me too after the Halloween thing. She blamed me because she said now none of her friends want to see her, and it's my fault she has no friends. And so I walked around. There were a couple windows. I didn't see anything, and then I saw on the front porch there was an open window, and then I see her laying on the couch, and he's behind her, and he's got his arms wrapped around her.
Yeah, see,
Like they're sitting up.
right
No, they're laying down.
Oh, okay.
Were they closed?
They were closed.
Okay.
I opened the door, and as soon as I opened the door, they both jumped up, and the deer in the headlight looked.
Yeah.
It was locked or open?
It was unlocked.
I was like, hey.
And I initially just wanted to yell at both of them, and I looked them both in the eyes, and then she said, "He's just a friend. He's just a friend." And I think I said something along the lines of, "You don't do that with friends, you know?
Don't.
Yeah, that's not just cool."
Yeah, no, that's you're totally right on that.
Exactly. All she had to say was, okay, if he's just a friend, right? Why you didn't say, I'm finna go hang out with my guy friend? But it's weird still
Y'all
because it's
laying
late
on
at
the
night.
couch.
It's late at night for one. And first thing first, you bold as hell. She bold as hell to still have her location shown, knowing that she's doing that and knowing he could just pull up at any moment. That's what's crazy to me about that.
What's crazy is he's just a friend, but you're laying on his couch and he's laying behind you with his arms, or he's standing behind you. I don't know. His arms are wrapped around you.
Bro, you know damn well there's more going on than what she's saying, bro.
His big ass
I
gut
had
went
forgotten I had my gun on because that's why I locked my truck. Because I know y'all found all the guns in there. That
Was that
was
your work service weapon or was it a personal?
it was my personal weapon. But yeah, they looked at me and Charlotte started like saying stuff. I don't even remember what she said. And for whatever reason, I don't know why. I didn't think as dumb as it sounds, everything went in slow-mo at that moment, and it felt like I had no control over any of it. Like, I was being forced to watch it, but I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that.
And I pulled the gun out and I pointed it at him. Charlotte started yelling at me, like, I don't remember what she said, but she was screaming. And she started grabbing at me, and I will say I pushed her, but I was afraid the gun was going to go off because she was clawing all over me, and I was scared, and then he bolted, and I don't know, I didn't even aim it, I was holding it out like that, and I know 2 or 3 rounds, I know 2 or 3 went off, and
Inside the house or outside?
inside the house.
Mm-hmm.
He was running out the front door, and then it was immediate, oh my God.
So when you were shooting him, he was running away?
Yeah.
Damn,
How many
that's
times did you shoot?
crazy,
3
bro.
times.
Okay.
I immediately felt bad. And as dumb as that sounds, that's why I called y'all. I immediately felt bad. I feel like shit. I cannot believe that I did this. And my life is over. Like, and everybody keeps saying you can come back No. If he's going to be okay, at a minimum, I know roughly charges that I'm facing, and I know what will happen to me. I know.
I can totally see that.
Like, I would give anything right now to just go to the hospital, look him in the eye, and just say, I'm sorry, even if he says he hates me. I'm gonna go to y'all's jail and pray that because I was a cop, I get a cell by myself, so I don't get stabbed. I feel like I'm losing everything, and I've never.
Listen to your concerns, bro. You just took a life over, like I said, a temporary feeling. You was mad at that moment, but yes, that shit gonna hurt, bro. It's a betrayal thing. You see your girl doing something like that, bro. It's a betrayal thing. So I get it, but you weren't about being stabbed in prison more than you weren't about this man. I mean, you did say you would go to the hospital and tell him that you're sorry, look him in the eyes and tell him sorry, but that right there don't matter because you still popped him, bro. Like, you still shot this man. And the whole time, you shouldn't be mad at the dude. You gotta be mad at your girl. Your girl owe you loyalty, not that dude. I'm pretty sure y'all know each other. But your wife owes you loyalty, not that guy. So if she chose to be out and about with him, why would you take your weapon and fire it at him, but not your wife? You know, it just, you shouldn't fire it at either one of them, but it would have made more sense if you fired it at her.
Get the dog to anybody again, and
When a man catches his wife cheating, his rage is often misdirected at her lover, who he sees as a rival or an intruder. Attacking the other man feels like a way to reclaim his pride, his dominance, and control. In this case, even though his wife had cheated on him multiple times, Winford
I
would
knew
make
it.
excuses
I
for
called
her,
it, bro. I called that.
so he could put the blame on her lovers instead of his wife.
Tell me about tonight. When Trey got home, I was trying to get out of there real quick, but he was right there in the driveway, and so, anyway, but I just told him that, like, I was gonna go eat dinner, and I would be right back. And I was. Lloyd invited me over to his house for ribs.
First of all, who's Lloyd?
Lloyd is my friend.
Okay.
Who got shot
Okay.
by Trey. But Trey is so possessive and controlling and doesn't want me talking to guys. And I know it's just to protect me, but I get along with guys better than I get along with girls. So
That's what all the hoes say.
I ended up meeting Lloyd and just talked to him about stupid stuff like, not stupid stuff, I talked to him about everything because we're friends, but also we're on the same wavelength.
So y'all not lovers?
No,
You're
not at all.
You're platonic friends?
Literally platonic friends.
Okay.
Like, literally never kissed him, never did anything with him, we never even went anywhere with that. That's how I view Lloyd. He's a work friend, he's been to yoga with me, he's a yoga friend.
Okay.
It's like...
Charlotte claims that Lloyd was just her friend. However, her husband not only saw them cuddling on the couch, when he went into the home, he saw several used male contraceptives
Oh, man.
in Lloyd's bed.
Yep.
I mean, I've tried to
That
be
nigga was cracking her at. He was cracking that.
What I say, bro?
He
They
found
had
a,
done something before he got there, and they got dressed quick.
that man was beating her backhand.
Busted
What?
a nut quick as fuck, and they got
And they
dressed
kept
quick.
going
And
again. Hey, you know what's crazy, bro? And this might sound messed up, but this man life was taken from him over some vagina.
he probably went up
That's
there like,
crazy.
at least I cracked, Lord. At least I got some, Lord. Like,
It ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth
It's
it.
not,
Stop
bro.
messing, bro. Stop messing. This a news flash to all men out there and even women, but I'm speaking for the men right now. Stop messing with married women or women in relationships. You don't know who the dude she's in a relationship with, bro. Even an ex. So mind you, an ex of hers can be crazy about her and pull up and take your life. is not worth it, bro.
And
And it sucks. It sucks that dudes will literally, crash out like that. But understand, you gotta always ask those questions. Like, so are you and your ex still talking? Or do you have a man? If she say yeah, bro, leave. It ain't worth it, bro. That vagina is not worth it. You can find a woman that's single, bro. Y'all think it's cool to hit other niggas, girls, and shit like that. That shit ain't cool, bro. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, like I said, is a dude willing to crash out behind her and take your life. You gonna die with some vagina that don't belong to you. I mean, it don't even belong to him clearly either. But why? Why is that worth it, bro? Just find a woman that she don't have them type of issues, like crazy ex or a man she is with. She just a single woman.
Can I be
so
honest?
good to Trey. I try to live within his rules, and he scares me so bad because I know he's a good person, but he has some issues that he's struggling with. And I've been trying to help him. I've been trying to not piss him off.
You said he scares you so bad. What do you mean he scares you so bad?
It's just like his energy, like just his actions. Like I haven't felt like I just feel like he's always just really mad at me, and like he doesn't love me, and like he's just like this close to just like stabbing. And I don't know what he would do if I guess now I know.
That is a guilty person answer right there. Why are you blaming all this on him? You're blaming all this on that man, and you stepped out your relationship. Oh, I just feel like he doesn't love me. You don't love him. You stepped out the relationship and cuddled with another man. Y'all was doing y'all thing before that.
Affair.
So,
another man.
How you gonna sit here and switch the narrative on him and say that he don't love you? You feel like he'll snap at any given moment.
He was
clearly
sick. That nigga was sick and pulled up on you.
Clearly, he gonna crash out about that. That's bro. You see how easily she just down manipulated the whole situation, bro. She done made it about her. She's scared of him. He don't love her. That's some BS, bro.
But that nigga pulled up on you.
He knew where I was. He was literally outside watching and burst down the door. Like, it updates every 30 seconds, which he was telling me. Like, my GPS, because he made me share, he didn't make me, but, he requested that I share my location with him, and then he shares his location with me.
By interviewing Charlotte, the detectives are trying to figure out if she played a part in the victim's death. Did she leave her location on, knowing that her husband would find her, and possibly do something that would result in him going to jail?
Yep.
Is there more to this story than just a husband finding his wife in the arms of another man?
It's just so embarrassing, It's like...
So why did you tell him you were going to get something to eat and you would be right back if you were going over to Lloyd's house?
Yeah, because I was going to go to Lloyd's house for like 20 minutes, get some rest, and then leave. I was about to leave.
You was laying
That's
down
BS.
with Lloyd.
She's gonna fuck around and end up falling asleep over there and jump up and
you in another arm. You in another man's arm. You feel comfortable. Sleep there. Wake up and realize, oh shit,
bro.
I shouldn't be doing this shit.
I mean, it had only been like, I don't even know how Trey got there that fast, or maybe I lost track of time.
That nigga was on the dash too.
And you say it's about 20 minutes from your house to Lloyd's house, and when you got there, it seemed like you had only been there just a few minutes. You just talked a little bit and had 4 ribs, you said.
Yeah. I don't even know if I finished my 4th rib because...
And you were the only person there with Lloyd?
Yeah, I thought that his roommate would be there because he's supposed to be there So Lloyd kept asking me about training,
Yeah.
I kept looking out the window, like always, because I'm afraid that Trey is going to come up there. And I'm afraid that he is going to...
She baited him. She baited him out.
Can I say something?
That's why you left your location on. That's crazy.
Can I say something, bro? This shit would have been avoided. All would have been avoided if you had just packed all 4 of them ribs and fucking went home. And you would have been, damn, what'd you get to eat, babe? Oh, I got 4 ribs. You want 2? Fed his ass, bro. He would have been happy. But no. You wanted some ding-a-ling and some ribs. You wanted some ding-a-ling in your ribs.
Hey, she got him. That nigga was going crazy. He said multiple, you know. He was going crazy that mother. He was cracking that.
Tell me and whoever I'm with. Every time
Now, what makes you think that, though? I mean, you said you had never had any physical altercations.
Well, he has said before that he would kill and whoever if I ever cheated.
I think a lot of men say that, and same with women. They say that, like, if you cheat on me, I'm unalive you. But it'd be just like, it just be like in that, because the scenario didn't happen yet. So it's easier said than done. Like, you can say that, but then all of a sudden you get cold feet. You won't, take that person's life. You're gonna just be hurt and pain about that shit. But then again, hurt people. So you might actually step and actually take someone's life behind that.
Bro, I was engaged 8 years, bro. You already know this shit, David. She broke my heart. Nigga, I'm not gonna kill her. Cause I had a girl right after her. So while she was cheating on me while we were in a relationship or engagement.
Yes, that's crazy, mama.
I'm not about to right have your fun, do your thing. I try to get you back. You told me it was nothing to say to me. You ain't had shit to say to me. You don't know what to say to me. All right, go have your fun. I already had a girl.
But she tried to spin the block though, bro. That's the whole time they gonna try to spin the block.
Look. I'm like little baby, bro. And that OJ and Ramen and OJ. I ain't never had a chick say she was done. Wasn't she hitting y'all up?
Yeah, that's what he thought was going on.
Hey,
she was hitting my family up trying to get back with me. I was like, I ain't never had no chick say they were done with me, bro. Jasmine.
She tried to spin them up.
Jasmine tried talking. But I don't entertain that shit.
Yeah.
I don't entertain that shit, bro. I'm straight.
When he came over there.
Okay, so tell me when everything started to happen. How did that go down?
I was getting this feeling, I was freaked out.
What do you mean?
I kept looking out the window, like,
and what was that?
Is that Trey's car? Are those his headlights? Is he here? I know he's coming.
So describe the house, describe the driveway. Why were you looking out to see if anybody was outside? Were you nervous that he had followed you? Why were you nervous?
Well, I felt like if he saw that I was at Lloyd's house, I'm not supposed to be at a guy's house.
I'm trying to figure out, when you got there, you said you were there only a short period of time, and you kept looking out the window. Okay, because you thought Trey might be coming over. And then, just tell me what happened. We'll go through what happened if we have any questions.
And I had just gotten more ribs, and I couldn't even finish my rib, and Lloyd's laying there on the floor, and I was like, saying something, and then,
So, Lloyd is on the floor?
Lloyd's on the floor, laying there.
Just laying on the floor?
Yeah, with his feet up on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting here at his table, sitting on a chair, like, eating my rib, talking about stuff. And then once again, I'm the instigator. I'm like, Lloyd, I'm getting really scared. Like, I'm really, really scared. So I got on the floor.
I ain't gonna lie. Why the hell? See, if you're gonna play this type of game, so speaking about Lloyd, you're gonna play this type of game, RP to bro, but you're gonna play this type of game, why didn't you have a firearm? The moment the bro broke into your crib to come after his girl, you could have popped his ass, bro. That's your shit.
Trespassing.
He trespassed.
Trespassing.
Breaking and entering. I would have popped his motherfucking ass. That's literally, why you ain't have your pole.
Okay.
That's crazy.
The shit you said about him being baited, you right, bro. Cause she just explained she was scared. She was telling Lloyd, really, really scared.
Baited him out, bro.
Got on the floor with Lloyd in front of him. I thought it was a couch, but she's saying floor. I don't know. Curled up next to him in a ball. Nigga, you baited him and
You baited that
got
man to
him
come get
killed. You got him killed.
And I curled up next to him in a ball. So then Lloyd got his arm around me, like, he was kind of like laughing, like, I can't.
And why do you say you were really scared?
Because I was getting really scared because I just kept getting all these feelings.
Because she knew what you was doing was wrong. You knew that was wrong.
Was out there. Trey was coming for me, like,
So why didn't you just
leave.
Yeah,
I was gonna leave, but I just wanted like one hug to like get me through, because I knew I was gonna get bitched at by Trey, and it was gonna be a cold, dark, freaking next couple days, and so I just wanted just a little bit of warmth, just a little hug, you know, for like 5 minutes, and then I was gonna go. Well, then Lloyd's like, do you want to just, like, lay on the couch? Horrible idea. I'm like, I guess Lloyd's maybe in pain or something. I'm like, okay, we'll lay here for, like, a second. And then I just stopped talking, and I was like, I better not fall asleep.
What did I say?
This is what happened last time.
What did I say?
They called that. She was going to fall asleep, bro.
What did I say?
She was too comfortable, bro. She was
What
too
did I
comfortable.
say?
That man relaxed her, bro. That man relaxed her.
You in another man's arm, you feel safer now. I mean, you scared, but you in another man's arm, so you gonna be like, nothing bad gonna happen.
That's crazy, bro.
Go to sleep. I'm gonna fall asleep. Fall asleep. I told you, bro. Trish.
He had his arms around me.
on the couch?
On the couch. Fully clothed. Never done anything. Like, it's not like that. And I should have just gone right then, but all of a sudden Lloyd heard something, and he sat up, and I started to sit up, and the door comes open, and Lloyd jumps up off of the couch. I jump up off of the couch, and all of a sudden I see Trey, and he's in his red sweatshirt, and he's screaming at me. He started screaming, "You cheating!" And I kept saying, he's a friend, it's not like that. And he was like, "You've been lying to me." And he said something like, I think he said, "You hurt me" at one point, but maybe that was outside when he said, "You hurt me so bad." I'm not sure. But he was yelling at me about something. And he said, "I saw you. I was looking through the window, and I saw he had his arm around you." And I was like, it was just a hug. He's just a friend. It's not like that.
That is your husband. You are married. You shouldn't be cheating.
And I don't know if he was shoving Lloyd or something, but Lloyd was still over there by the couch, I think. But I could tell Lloyd was trying to get to the door.
Okay, the front door?
Which was still open. Still trying to tell Trey that Lloyd was just a friend, and I was like pushing on him. He shoved Lloyd, and he kept trying to shove me down next to Lloyd, like he was going to execute us both on the floor. Which is kind of flattering. Like, Lloyd should have run. He should have been like, "F this girl. I don't even know her hardly, and I don't care if she gets strangled. And how dare she bring this guy?" You know, like he even said before Trey came over, "Are you going to get me murdered?"
Damn.
By your husband?
Damn. That. He called his own death, bro. He felt it. He felt it, bro. That was like, see? That's why I said, bro, do not mess with any married woman or a woman in a relationship or a woman with a crazy ex. It's not going to be worth your life, bro. they literally will crash out. You gotta understand something. Even though the betrayal is from the wife in this situation, that meant her husband, he felt the need to take that shit out on the dude, which it ain't fair, but it makes sense because it's like, damn. First of all, he not knowing this, but she literally said that Lloyd was talking about her husband Trey. They were talking about him. So if you know this woman has a husband, why entertain her, bro? Be a man and walk away. Why do niggas always want to just hit on other women, or hit on women that's in a relationship? Why you can't just find a woman that's not in a relationship or respect that she is, bro? Even if she going, bro, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it, because when you get caught up and this person willing to freaking, like I said, go all in, your life over for what? A female that didn't belong to you. He don't own her either. The husband do not own her either, but they married. So by law, that is his woman, bro. That it sucked that this man literally got baited into his own death, bro.
Literally said that before we got on the couch. I forgot to say that. He was trying to escape out the door behind Trey because I could still see Lloyd when Trey drew his gun on him, and Lloyd had his back to him and was running out the door. Yeah.
Why she talking slow?
When Trey went to shoot Lloyd, I saw him.
It's like she's trying to gather her thoughts.
Running out, like his...
You saw the back of who running out? Lloyd?
Mine.
Okay. So Trey shot Lloyd as he was running away?
Yeah, Lloyd was already on the porch when Trey was shooting him.
So Lloyd managed to get out the front door?
Yeah. He shot somebody in the back from a foot away 4 times.
The detectives leave the room, and while they're gone, Charlotte checks her phone, and she notices that Lloyd passed away from his gunshot wounds.
I'm Detective Johnson. I haven't spoken with you yet, but I was over there. I was talking to Trey, and he wanted me to tell you to call Krista and Donnie and visit him. Come visit him. I guess those.
I just found out that dude died. I just found out Lloyd. I don't know. It's not. Did he die?
Yeah, he did. They couldn't save him.
I just saw it on Facebook that it said 38 minutes ago.
What did it say? Or what kind of
his
Facebook
mom
page?
posted on Lloyd's Facebook.
Oh, really? Yeah, I guess the doctors couldn't save him.
I just can't believe this. I don't know what to do. He just killed the one person that understood.
It's fucking, bro. And you see how she reacting? This shit hurt her more than her husband getting locked up behind it. You feel me? That's how you know she actually loved that dude, Lloyd, bro, more than her husband. And she said, look, he just killed the one person that understood me. That is sickening, bro. That is sick.
Yeah.
This woman is wicked, man.
I don't have any friends now. Everybody who knows Lloyd is going to be like, you let Lloyd get killed.
You damn sure did.
It sounds, that's not really the way younger people think.
You can keep your underwear and your socks.
Okay.
And just change into this.
You just threw your whole life away over a hole, nigga.
Just in her pocket. Oh, yeah, that's weird. I kind of thought there was at least a shirt pocket, but that's kind of weird. Kind of discount.
In the end, Winford would be convicted of second-degree murder, and he was sentenced to life in prison, with the possibility of parole after 30 years. No charges were brought against his wife, even though the police believe that she had lied to them several times during her interview. What are your thoughts on this case?
She need to get locked up too.
She got that man.
You baited that.
If she,
right.
If she wasn't there, he'd still be alive. He would still be alive. But Lloyd, Lloyd should have kicked her out. Lloyd should have, there you go with the ribs. I don't think it's safe for you to be here. You should just
Exactly.
go.
I would have said that.
And
You gotta get on
if
my
she
shit.
would have tried to fight that, but Lloyd, you're the only person that understand. I understand that, but you gotta go.
First thing first, she wouldn't have
Ain't
been
your
in my
husband a
crib.
sheriff, a cop? Ain't your husband a cop? You gotta go.
My thing is, she wouldn't have been in my crib from the get go. You got a husband, you don't need to be around me.
Bye.
Go be with your husband. Go be with your husband.
You gotta
Your
go.
man.
Here's the
That shit,
ribs.
hell no.
That's lunch right there. You gotta go. I don't think it's safe for you to be here, bro.
Y'all let
And
us
don't
know
tell
what y'all
your
think about this in
husband.
the comment section below, bro. This shit is wicked, bro. This woman is wild, bro.
Dude
I don't see
lost
why
his
she didn't
life,
do it.
and he knew he was gonna lose his life that day, that night. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm gonna lay Hazel down real quick and I'm gonna go grab my clothes. I'll be right back. It ain't gonna take long.